Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video, me and my friend go head to head on a building challenge. In this challenge, we have to find a place to build and build the best starter base that we can. Before we get started, comment down below whether you guys want my friend's point of view as well as mine. Remember, you guys get to vote on who wins this challenge. Anyway, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, challenge begins. Okay, in this video, my audio didn't turn out very good while I was recording, so I'm just gonna voice over for the rest of the video, and I'm just gonna explain what I'm doing. Enjoy! Okay, here I was getting some wood. Okay, never mind. Okay, so actually I was getting some wood here, but then I remembered I needed to set a timer for an hour and 30 minutes. So I went over to set it, paused my recording, and there, now it's set. But I figured I needed to get some wood because I need wood for anything in Minecraft. Wood is a very needed material in Minecraft. So I gathered some wood going to get my stone tools after. Okay, because we only had 1 hour and a half to build our whole starter base, I wanted to find a place that I could build as soon as possible. So I wanted to get the best place possible as well, so it'd be a lot easier to transform the area and just not have to mine so many trees away. But I also needed food to do that. So here I am killing some cows. Okay, these cows were taking way too long to kill because I didn't have any sword. I was just using my fist. So I thought it'd be a good idea just to get my stone tools now and then get food, so it'd be a lot easier to kill them. And here I'm making my pickaxe, and then I'm digging straight down. Do not do this. If you're a Minecraft veteran, you know not to do this. But I needed stone, and that's the easiest way to get to it. So here I'm mining stone. The much I don't need much. I just need enough for my tools and at least one furnace. So I'm mining it now. Okay, with all the stone mined, I started making first my furnace and then my tools. So I put it in this layout because pickaxe, axe, shovel, and a sword. So here's a pickaxe, and I don't want a hoe right now. So we're just going to put one here. There's the axe, there's the shovel, and there's the sword. So now that I have organized them and I have all my stuff, I am ready to get food and be off on my journey. And here, I was trying to find the cows, but they were just gone. They left me. I have no idea where they went to this day. But anyway, I kept exploring. Well, until I right away saw this ruined portal. So I went over very, very quickly, as quick as I could, to see it burning down, or to see the trees burning down, but I looted it anyway. And it didn't have the greatest stuff, but I felt like that could all be useful, and it actually is pretty useful in the long run. But anyway, I realized that we should make this more of a challenge. So I said to my friend, we are going to do this challenge with the first night having no beds. We have to survive the first night. And keep in mind, keep inventories off, which me and my friend don't usually do because we love keep inventory. It's like the greatest thing ever invented in Minecraft. But we decided to do it without keep inventory on for at least this first challenge that we do. If we do another challenge and it's like we have to go caving and stuff, we might turn it on. But it depends what challenge we're doing. I realized here that I didn't really need to go in the cave right now because I was just building and I was wasting time. I just wanted this coal there because I could smelt stuff with it. So now exploring becomes the biggest task at hand. Here I found a village, and I thought that would be a huge advantage because I could get iron from the iron golem, I could get beds, I could get a lot of different crops like potatoes, carrots, beetroot, and wheat that I could already get from the grass. But this village would be a huge advantage in the long run. I wanted to leave the crops to grow so I could get even more. But I was talking to my friend, and it sounded like they were on the path of the village. So I decided to just break everything and just bring it with me, which I will regret in the long run as well. During raiding the village, I saw down below of the mountain this perfect area. This area was perfect to build anything. It was relatively flat, right next to the water and right next to the village. And during this challenge, that would be a lot easier with the water and the village and everything. But also, in different challenges, it will be like the village will come in handy, the water will definitely come in handy as well. So this place was perfect. So I headed down there, trying to not kill myself. I placed my stuff down here so it's out of the way of building or anything, and so I could just have it in easy access. I put this down and I wanted to craft a chest, also smelt my food, but craft a chest so I could keep my stuff in it. So I craft a chest, 2 chests, so a double chest, and I set it down. I put my stuff in the chest, and I got on to starting to build right away. Now, starting to build means I need materials, and really the only wood material there was oak, because birch, it's nice when it's stripped, but like any other way, no, I don't like birch. But oak, I thought, like starter house, oak is pretty much everywhere. And a starter house would be mostly of easy to get materials. So like wood, oak, and cobblestone. So I got right away to placing trees and getting those materials. The compound of my house, I wanted it to be fairly big, so it'd be a good starter house, enough space for something I want to put in there, like a lot of chests and a couple furnaces and any other materials that I need. Because after this, I do make a stone cutter, and you guys will know why when it comes to happen. Here I finished the outline of my house, of the 4 corners, and I now wanted to make the roof out of something very easy to get. Like I said, I'm going to get some cobblestone. So I went down to this small little cave here, and I was going to mine some cobblestone. Before I could mine too much cobblestone, it became night. So I had to sleep, typed some gibberish in the chat, and then went back to mine some more cobblestone. Though before I went back to mine some more cobblestone, I wanted iron for a water bucket for any farms. So I swiftly killed this iron golem after building up 3 blocks, and at this point there was around an hour left in our timer. Here I crafted the stone cutter I mentioned beforehand. I placed it down and started to craft my stairs for the roof. And then I thought I will start the roof and start like what the shape of the roof would be on the start. Here's what the roof looks like, the compound that I made. Now the job was just to finish the roof and just complete it. So here I go. And boom, there we go. The roof is finished, and now I needed to work on the walls. And at this point, my friend had the walls built of their house, but not the roof. And mine was the roof, but not the walls. We were complete opposite. But I needed to work on this house immediately. I grabbed sand here for the windows after I was done the walls, and I used my golden shovel that I found from the ruin portal, and I knew it was going to come in useful, but it didn't last very long. But that's okay, because we used panes instead of grass blocks, and it wasn't a very big house, so I didn't need much glass. Here, I finally finished my house that took a lot of wood, but now I needed a floor, and I didn't know what floor to use, so I thought, it's a starter house, let's just make oak planks. It might not look the best, but I thought it would have to do. Time for the interior. The last part of my interior was crafting a door. And boom, I'm done my house. Now time to work on the farms with the time I have left. I wanted to protect my farms so no animals could trample over them. And so I got some cobblestone and I built these walls. And I wanted to make sure my farm was a good size. So here I was counting the blocks that I needed to make. Now that I finished hoeing everything and making it all farmland, I wanted to place my crops. I figured I would do this one as wheat, another one as carrots, another one as potatoes, and another one as beetroot. But I realized that, if you guys remember, the mistake that I made of not leaving the crops and letting them grow, either than just picking them up right away, I didn't have enough crops for that. So I thought, okay, let's make it a 4-corner. Let's do this corner carrots, the other corner potatoes, that corner wheat, and the other corner beetroot. I thought this would be a lot easier. Get all my crops in one. It would be less time to take up, and I think it would just be a lot easier to do. So I got to planting. After planting everything that I had, I went to plant my sugarcane at the beach. After that, if I wanted to win, I thought I needed to go a bit overboard. So I went straight to building an animal farm. I wanted to catch all the animals I could, but I could only catch chickens at the end. But then at night, I found another ruin portal. At night, I was trying to catch some skeletons for some bones and bone meal to grow my crops, but I did come across this. And in the chest were just a golden apple and some obsidian. And after putting all my stuff in my chests, all my survival stuff, it was time for judging. So I turned both me and my friend into creative mode and got a book and quill so we could mark down our coordinates of both of our houses. After teleporting over to my friend's house, this was her finished product. She had a little house and a teensy little wheat farm and this beautiful big taiga tree in the water. I think it was really good idea putting the tree in the water, and I think it looks nice. She got a path out to her house, and inside her house she's got it's very little, but it's also very functional. And see, here's a 360 of the tree. It looks like it's floating on water. It looks really nice. And so this is my friend's house. Next, teleporting to my house that you guys saw me build, but I would like to show you a bit more in detail on what I was thinking. So there's my house. It's a lot bigger and it's very nice here, setting the time today. Looking at it and going inside, there is a very easy pressure plate to close and open the door. There is a 360 of my house, and going inside, there's a couple chests to keep all your items, 6 furnaces to smelt at the best rate you can, my bed set up, and a nice stone cutter to help me on my roof. Coming outside of my house, if you're looking at the house and you look to the right, there is a nice farm with all potatoes, carrots, wheat, and beetroot from the village. Thank you, village. And it's very nice in survival. You can have a lot of food, nice 2 gates, and it all is blocked off from any mobs or animals. There's my farm. It's a nice, decent size. The water reaches to anything. And coming down to the beach, there's a little sugarcane farm for books and paper. And then I thought I'd go the extra mile with getting a couple chickens for chickens and feathers and nice food. And feathers might be easy for any books and quills or anything. But there's the village in the background as well, and that is my finished house. Okay, now you guys are going to vote in a poll that I make after I upload this video, and we're going to see who wins this challenge. But anyway, guys, if you guys like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. And that's all for this video, and comment down below what challenge we should do next. Goodbye.